Fun fact, a setting of skies out in 6 days' time was meant to be an entirely different story. It was called A Setting of Skies, with an I, not a Y. It was definitely more chaos than depth. Del was a sarcastic newspaper photographer. He had no money, but a massive ego. And one night when he's a bit particularly drunk, he decides to enter a competition to take the best photograph in the UK. The prize was 100 grand and a spot in one of London's fancy art galleries. And his genius idea was to take a photograph of a sunset at the edge of every continent. So it was going to be a world tour around every continent. His genius idea was to take a photograph of the sunset on every single continent and stitch them all together to blend the greatest photo in human history. Show all of humanity in one blended sunset. A lovely setting of skies. In the space of 2 months, Del lived above a shop. His girlfriend was fed up of his "give me a big break" talk all the time. So she leaves him. And then he goes to the pub, obviously. Then he sees the competition advertised. Then bam! He sprints home drunk, falls over, and wakes up with a room filled with post-it notes of all the ideas of this photograph. So drunk Del was completely reckless, or a visionary. He travelled. It got chaotic, and at one point the camera dies at the worst possible moment. And somehow, that version turned into this. Turned into A Setting of Sky, where instead of chasing a sunset for vanity reasons, he chases a sunset with meaning and purpose. And we're just 6 days until the world sees it more. I may write that chaotic sunset version one day. That sunset would definitely be under a different sky. What chaotic stories have you created in your time which you never fully went through with? I'd love to know.